America's growth following the Civil War is nothing short of epic. And Andrew Carnegie is building America's cities, erecting skyscrapers that dwarf anything ever seen. Carnegie's steel empire is expanding at a staggering rate. He sets his sights on a struggling steel mill outside Pittsburgh, with plans to make it the largest in his steel-making empire. To keep profits growing, Carnegie needs to continue cutting costs, including wages. And he knows the perfect man for the job. Henry Frick has never been concerned with what people think of his methods. A ruthless businessman, Frick has a reputation for getting what he wants, by any means necessary. Frick begins squeezing all that he can get out of the workers at Homestead.
Frick decided that the only way to keep the plant running efficiently was with a 12-hour day, 6 days a week.
The conditions are dangerous, and a small group of men bands together to raise their concerns.
Many of the workers at the steel mill felt that change in working conditions was a necessity. They were exhausted, and they wanted wages that were livable.
Unions are relatively new in America, and Frick isn't about to let them take root on his watch. Frick throws the first punch. He tells workers that Carnegie Steel won't negotiate, and conditions won't be improving.
Frick didn't understand that the steel workers believed that the mill belonged to them. They were the ones who made the steel. You know, it was their plant. And they weren't gonna let this nasty little Frick take it.
2,000 steel workers barricade the front of the plant to prevent Frick from bringing in replacements. But Frick isn't about to back down. He calls in reinforcements. For years, the Pinkerton detectives have been a private police force, with more men and guns than the US military. If you have the money, they'll fight for you, and Frick has the money.
Frick thought a show of strength, a show of resolve was all that was needed, and that would be the end. He badly miscalculated.
Fire!
When the fighting stops, 9 Carnegie Steel workers lie dead, while countless others sustain severe injuries. But they manage to hold their ground until Pennsylvania's governor sends in the state militia to finally restore order. Overnight, Homestead becomes a searing symbol of life and death in industrial America.
Carnegie probably was appalled at what happened at Homestead. He prided himself on portraying his company as an enlightened, progressive company, which in many ways it was. What Homestead did was to cast a stain on that and on his reputation that he had a very hard time living down.